Once upon a time, there was a humble farmer named James, who lived in a small village at the foot of a majestic mountain. Despite the hardships he faced every day, James held an unwavering faith in God and in a better future. His modest plot of land barely yielded enough to feed his family, and he and his wife, Isabella, often spent sleepless nights worrying about their children's well-being. However, James never let despair take hold of him. Every morning before heading out to work in the fields, he would stop at his little home chapel to offer a prayer of gratitude and ask for strength to face the day's challenges. His faith in God inspired him to give his best in every task, and his determination was like a beacon guiding his family through the dark nights of adversity. As the years passed, James and his family's situation seemed not to improve. Harvests remained meager and financial difficulties haunted them. Despite this, James never lost hope and continued to trust that God had a plan for them. Every night before going to bed, he would say to his wife, "Isabella, our God is a God of miracles. Even if we don't see the answer to our prayers right away, we must keep believing in His goodness and that He has something wonderful in store for us." His faith inspired his family to stay united and face each challenge with courage and hope. James taught his children that no matter how difficult the circumstances, faith in God and determination were the keys to overcoming any obstacle in life. One day, when the situation seemed bleaker than ever, James and his family experienced a miraculous turn in their lives. They had been battling a relentless drought that threatened to completely ruin their crops, and their food supplies were quickly running out. James, with tears in his eyes, knelt in his small chapel and offered a sincere, passionate prayer to God, asking for rain for their dry lands and help for his hungry family. That night, as the family prepared to go to bed, the sound of raindrops hitting the roof of their modest home surprised them. They rushed outside and watched in awe as the thirsty earth was abundantly watered by the rain falling from the sky. Their crops, which had been withering, began to revive before their eyes. For days, the rain continued, filling their ponds and revitalizing the land. Neighbors witnessing the miracle turned to James and his family for guidance, and he said to them, "Our faith in God has sustained us for years. Today we have witnessed His grace and love. Always remember that even in the darkest moments, faith can move mountains." With time, their harvest flourished beyond their wildest dreams, and James and his family lived a life of prosperity and joy, always grateful for the miracle they had experienced and for the faith that had guided them through the hardships. This story shows us that faith in moments of adversity is truly amazing, isn't it? It's incredible how some people find strength and hope even in the most challenging situations. Faith in this context is that deep, unwavering belief in something greater than ourselves, something that gives us the strength to overcome unimaginable challenges. When we face adversities, faith can act as a beacon in the darkness. It gives us that feeling that despite current difficulties, there is a greater purpose at play. It allows us to believe that things will get better, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But have you ever wondered why faith flourishes precisely in the most difficult moments? It's as if adversity tests our faith, and it's precisely in those moments that our belief becomes deeper and more rooted. It makes us ponder the meaning of life and leads us to seek answers beyond the tangible. Faith helps us see the bigger picture, to understand that difficulties are temporary, and that we can find strength deep within ourselves to overcome them. So how can we nurture and maintain that faith during challenging times? One way is to surround ourselves with people who share that faith, friends and family who inspire and support us. It's also crucial to find moments of peace, whether through meditation, prayer, or simply spending time in nature, to connect with something greater than ourselves and renew our faith. Moreover, it's vital to remember that it's okay to have doubts and questions. Faith doesn't mean the absence of doubts, but moving forward despite them. Asking why certain things happen helps us better understand the world and strengthens our faith by confronting those questions and seeking answers. So the next time you find yourself facing adversity, remember that faith can be your greatest ally. Allow yourself to feel all the emotions that arise, but also remember that faith can be an endless source of strength and hope. Have you ever experienced how faith helped you overcome a difficult moment in your life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.